You guys have been waiting for this video for literal years. Hey, we are going to be teaching you how to make paper dragons. I've gotten lots and lots of comments requesting me to do this video. Many dragon puppeteers do it. I want to show you. The reason I haven't done it until now is because I haven't made a dragon since October of last year. That's a long time. My motivation went poof. All my ideas gone. If you don't want to make a paper dragon, just like chill with me. Also, I'm really bad at tutorials, so if this isn't very good, I'm really sorry. I'm trying my best. Also, disclaimer, you are entitled to your own opinions about dragon puppets, whatever. Just be nice, please. I see a lot of people getting bullied for this. Stop. Let's get into this video now. Okay, this is the best angle I'm going to get. So what we're going to need is cardstock, colors, and scissors, and tape, and glue if you really want to. So that's basically everything we need. I'm gonna make mine quite large. You can make yours small. I'm gonna make mine bigger than this, which is like the size of my hand. My tripod is failing me. This one's really floppy, and this is what happens if you don't use cardstock. Squish easy. So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to make mine bigger, I'm going to make it in 2 separate pieces. Ignore this side of the sketchbook. We're not looking at that right now. This is my concept. His name is Elio, which means sun, even though he has stars all over him. My sister lost a whole VR headset. I'm just going to make... You make the bottom jaw and the top jaw separate so then it can like hinge and open. So I'm going to do the top, this little part first, and then I'm going to do the ear separate pieces so then it becomes bigger. Do you understand? I hope you do. Also, I'm sorry if I'm like talking down to you. I'm really bad at explaining things. I'm going to sketch my design now. I fear that I really don't like it. I'm gonna keep going because I think the ear will make it better. Now that I have this, I'm gonna make the ear. I forgot to record it, but it did not take very long. So now I have the ear and the head, and now we're gonna color them. I'm going to use my Ohuhu alcohol markers. These are kind of expensive, but they are cheapest of the alcohol markers that work good, and they're just really nice. I really enjoy these. Not sponsored, by the way. I'm gonna work on this, and I will see you in a minute. Okay, so I finished coloring it. I don't know if I like the color scheme. It reminds me of something and I can't figure out what, and it's driving me crazy. Long and short of it is a rock is not alive. I think it's a little better. I don't know. I'll keep finicking with it later. I'm going to outline and color the ear now. But what we're gonna do now is cut it out. That's really... Ow, my hand just tried to cramp. We are going to make the other side, guys. A new piece of paper. We're gonna take the front and then we're gonna flip it over like that. And then we're gonna trace it. So now, as you can see, we have the 2 sides of the dragon. And then because I have an earpiece, I'm going to do the same thing, but to the earpiece. Now what we're going to do is you can either make the same design on the back or you can do a different design. I'm going to do a different design, more like this one. Now you've got your other side. Now what we're going to do is outline and color this. And then after that, we're going to work on the bottom jaw and then the base. Okay, hi. Right now, I'm gluing the ear to the rest of the head. I just wanted to tell you because I forgot to record a clip saying that. But yes, because I did make it in 2 separate pieces, I do need to glue them together. I also finished the other side of it, and you're going to see that in a moment. Okay, so now that I've finished the 2 sides of the dragon, I'm going to make the base. A lot of people make the base first. I just get really annoyed with it and I never want to make it first. What we're going to do is we're going to take 1 piece of paper and we're going to have it landscape. And then we're going to take this and we're going to fold it. And this is how thick our base is going to be. Very uneven, that's okay. We need to make sure that this part right here it's not thicker than that part, because if it is, then it'll come out weird and you'll be able to see it, and that is not the point of this. Now you're just going to keep rolling it on itself like this. I'm going to tape mine in place because I find that that works better than glue. And I'm going to take the excess tape and just wrap it around. I'm going to make another one of these because my thing is very long, and so I want it to be able to have its jaw kind of back here instead of like way up here, because I think that would look really weird. Like where the hinge is where the mouth is going to open. The inside, as you can see, the base is there, and that's where it opens and closes. So you want to try to hide this end of the jaw inside of the dragon like that. So I'm going to make another one of these. Before I tape this one, I'm just going to stick this one inside of it, so now they kind of fit together like that, and then I'm going to tape this one together. Now I have extra long tube. Now I'm going to line it up like here, I think I want it, and then I'm going to fold it. And I think that I want this dragon to have like a forehead, so I'll also be doing that in this video. Those I'm like really bad at, so I'm gonna try my best to show you guys how I do it, but if I'm not that good at showing you, I'm really sorry. Now we have this triangle situation, and what we're going to do, if you want to add the forehead, you don't have to, it's easier not to, but I'm going to, so I'm going to have a little square kind of situation, so it's like this. Line it up, and then I'm going to trim it. Now you have this. You see the vision. We're going to put it like this, and we're going to make sure that there's an allowance around it, and we're going to trace the inside like so. Cut it out, but we're going to leave about half an inch, I would say, except for this bottom here. You can just cut that straight like this. And now we're going to fold it along those lines that we drew. Now that we have this, we're going to snip right here, cut like this. So now we have something looking like this, and then we can also fold this down. This is kind of how the forehead's gonna look, but a little bit different. If we put it inside, it fits perfectly. I'm just going to do the bottom of it because that's where we need to attach a ring so that our finger can stay in it, and then we will be able to puppet the dragon correctly. Because I'm putting a forehead on it, I'm not going to do the top of the base just to save time. So I'm going to tape this in real quick. Okay, now that this is taped, I wanted to show you, you just have the lip that we created, you just tape it on the inside, and then I like to tape it on the outside too, just to keep it secure. Now that we have this, it's gonna go like this. Your hand should be able to fit in there, and then we'll create a bottom jaw, so it's like that. So we're going to create a ring that goes around one of our fingers. Make it as big or a little bigger than your finger, and then after I make the actual ring, I like to thread a piece of tape through it. I usually cut it in half though. Thread the tape through and then stick it to the inside. I like to put it in my finger, and then I like to put my hand in there and then feel where it's best to go and then stick it down. So it looks like that. So it's like that. And now to make the bottom jaw, we kind of do the same process. I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold it on the long side again, just because I used two for this side. If you only used one, then you can just use the short side. But we basically do the same process over again. Okay, now that we have this triangle, you're just going to basically do the same thing that we did for this, but twice, so it can go one on this side and then one for the bottom. Okay, so this is the base. What we'll do is we're going to take a piece of paper and fold it in between right here to keep these two pieces of paper together. Basically, this is just to strengthen whatever tape we had to hold them together. Make sure this part isn't lopsided. Learn from my mistakes. Okay, so here's how the base is right now. This is like the inside. I taped it all together. If you have questions about the base, because I know I feel like I didn't do a very good job at explaining. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I will try to answer as many as I can. But yeah, here's our base. You we're going to glue/tape our dragon onto the base. Do you see what's going to happen? But before I do that, I think I need to trace this part onto a piece of paper so then I can make forehead later. Just keep this because we probably will need this later. We also need to trace this bottom jaw because we need to make the bottom jaw for our dragon. We need to know how big to make it. This is our bottom jaw, and then this is going to be our forehead. Now we are going to take these pieces, the front and back. We're going to line them up. This part right here is the hinge. That's when our mouth is going to open. So you don't want it to be too far back because then it just looks weird. And you don't want it to be too far forward because then you can see it. So you want to make sure that it's like right in the middle, like there. Then you can't see the opening, but it also doesn't look like the mouth opens way too far back. I like to make these little circle tapes. And then we're going to take this and line it up and stick it on. Voila. And then you just need to tape it around the edges, like on the inside, and then just line it up and do that on this side. Okay, so here's how the dragon's looking so far. And this is how the front should look, the inside. I still need to tape this one up. I just ran out of tape. And I need to make the forehead and then obviously color the bottom jaw. So now that we have our dragon on its base and everything like that, what we are going to do is we're going to make the bottom. So we traced it out earlier on a piece of paper, and what I've done, I've just traced around that, rounded the corners, and gave myself probably like a millimeter extra of space. And now I'm going to trace around that and then just color it in like you did with the top half of the dragon. So I have finished the bottom jaw, and now all I have to do is do the other side. So it's really easy. You just kind of do the same thing that you did on the top, and then you tape it on like the same way. I'm going to go ahead and finish this side, and then we're going to finish up the forehead, and then we are all done. Okay, so for the forehead, I did take this piece that I traced out earlier. I cut it out, and then I traced it onto another piece of paper, and I just elongated it so it's easier for me to make the forehead. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to color it. I'm going to make it this darker blue because I feel like it'll look cool. So I'm gonna do that really quick and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so what I ended up doing was coloring it. I cut it out, but I left a lip of it. I did forget that I needed to do that, so I did cut it, but I just taped it back on and it folds fine. So it should be okay. What we're going to do is make sure that this part lines up right here. And because this is like face down, you can cut the flaps off of this part, but mark out where it comes up right here. So I'm gonna mark it right here, and then on the other side too is generally where it marks. And then what I'm gonna do is cut it, and then I'm going to fold on that cut that I made. I don't think that line is straight. Now that you have something like this, I'm gonna cut off these flaps because we don't need them for this bottom part. Okay, so this part is a little tricky to show you, but basically, as you can see, this part goes in there like that, or the nose, and then it kind of comes in here. And then what you're going to do, find where it would be cut. This is really hard to show. Okay, so basically, this is the end of the nose. Then you're gonna fold it right here, and then that's gonna be the forehead, kind of, sort of thing. Like this. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like a staircase. I'm gonna draw it on screen so you can see. It's gonna look like that. We're gonna try to map out where that would be exactly. Okay, do we see that? That is the shape of our dragon. Now what we're going to do is take these little flaps and glue or tape them according to your shape of your dragon. My desk is too cluttered for this. OMG. First of all, I'm going to tape it at the nose. I did have to finish the forehead off camera. I just got like frustrated with it. It's really finicky. It's very difficult, but I hope that I did a decent job at showing you. This is how it looks. Here is the dragon. It is all finished and I love it. It's so cute. I hope this tutorial was helpful. I hope that I got my points across, and I hope that it was a good tutorial because y'all have been waiting for this for a while now. I hope you enjoyed. Here's how it turned out. I actually love it so much. Look at how cute. It turned out so good. I love it. This is the back, this is the front, and this is the top, the bottom. So that's how everything turned out. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. I hope that it helped you make your first dragon puppet or another dragon puppet if you've made some before. I would love to see them. If you tag me in your video or post, I will go comment on it because I love to see your guys' artwork. It's so fun. So if this tutorial helped you, please leave a like so then the algorithm knows, hey, this video was helpful. Also, I think I'm gonna name my dragon Elio. I feel like that's a cute name, but if you have a better name for him, leave it in the comments, please. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye!